Hey Peter, this is my evaluation for my animation that was carried out a couple of weeks ago now. I have had all the responses so I can finally get around to doing my evaluation. So here it is. Basically what I had to do was create a Google form, and from there I had to add 10 questions to the form asking each person what they, obviously these questions that I'm going to go through you with. So I have had 10 people respond, and I will walk you through what the feedback was from them. So first of all, I asked them what genre they thought this belonged to. I have had 10 responses, 9 of them think it's comedy. I don't know why it's split up into 4, but obviously, I don't know, it's just, it is. So that is good because that is exactly what I was aiming for this task, was a comedy style animation, but one person voted for horror comedy, and you can probably guess who that one person was, but that's not the matter. Then we move on to what their feeling of the content of the animation was, what they felt it was. So I had quite good feedback here. One person said funny, great, terror and horror. You can guess who that person was, but anyway, unusual, very enjoyable, good, good dot very good. Sorry, good dot very funny, very good and very good. So I'm happy with that. Feedback from the class. Down here, what do you think the style? What do you think of the style of this animation? As you can see, here's a pie chart. 70% of people said it was good, and 30% of them said it was very good. So once again, I am happy with that. What is your opinion on the techniques that I have used throughout my animation? And here is some feedback from the form. They're all right. Yeah, I don't know who that was, but that's funny. Very good. Could have used a splash at the end. That is one thing that I was trying to do, but just could not work out how to do it. But anyway, that is one bit of feedback that I could use to make this look a lot better, and make it look a lot better if I was to do it again. Oh God, I very good. That's one of Adam's sayings. Good techniques, quite good. Impressed with how it came along, so I'm happy with that. Your techniques used are okay. They could have been altered in a few areas to make them better overall. That is one that I would have said myself. Personally, that definitely I could have, but with the time I had after a few little mishaps, I'm happy with how that went. They're pretty cool. I like how you made it all come together in the end. Happy with that. Quite good. And then the final one is, in the final animation, the techniques you used were very good. So all good with that. What do you think about the narrative of my animation? So here we have another pie chart. 60% of them said it was very good. 20% of them said it was good. 10% said it was average. And to be honest, I don't know why there's a funny one there, but there we go. There was a funny one there, and 10% voted for funny. What are your feelings on the characters that were presented in the animation? So there was 2 characters to start off with, and there was throughout the whole thing. That was Fisherman and the Swamp Monster. 50% said it was very good, 40% said it was good, and 10% said it was average. So if I would have either made the characters more interesting or made the characters more characters, that may have upped what people thought about that, but that's something for the future. How do you feel about the aesthetic qualities of this animation? 60% said it was good, and 40% said it was very good, so I'm happy with that. How do you feel about the creative qualities in my animation? 80% said it was good, 10% said it was very good, and 10% said it was average. So once again, if I'd have made the creative qualities in the animation, such as the characters and the backgrounds, a little bit more interesting, or a little bit more, put a little bit more time into it, I could have brought that up. How do you feel about the technical qualities in my animation, such as the camera movement, sound, etc.? Here is some feedback from that. One person said good, very good. The characters both sounded too alike, otherwise very neat. I do agree with that. There was a few mishaps when recording, which is one thing that I was a little bit bummed about in the end, but I had to get my friend to play one of the characters and I played the other. And yeah, just we should have used two different types of what's it called? Two different voices, two different, I can't even, the word won't come to my head, but anyway. Pleasingly sufficient, really good camera movement, high quality sound too. They are pretty good. Only thing I would change would be the monster's legs, as they don't move too much with a lot of motion. I do agree with that. The monster's legs do move. It was just the fact that the monster had such short legs. But yes, that is one thing I definitely could improve on. Very good. Very good. Only thing would be the voices. They sound too alike, but other than that, very good. Yep, that's another person saying about the voices, so that is definitely one thing that I could have changed. Very good in the final animation, and not bad at all. So I am happy with them responses overall. What would you rate my animation out of 10? So I'm actually really happy when I seen all these come through, because it was an average of about 8.5, 8.4. We've had 8 people say it was 80%, which was 0 is not good and 10 is brilliant. 80% of them people, yes, 80% of them people gave it an 8 out of 10 rating. One person gave it a 9 and one person gave it a 10, so I'm very happy with that. So that is my evaluation of this task complete. I am happy overall with how this went, but as I said, if I would have had a little bit more experience with the program and with how things worked and got the hang of it a little bit faster, I would have been able to up them grades a little bit more. But I am very pleased with how that went, and yeah, thanks a lot for listening. Take care. Bye. Yee, and ha.